Good afternoon, the character fan here. Right, so I'm back with another video and with some more Manchester United here. Right, so Darren Fletcher did an interview with TNT Sports. I think it was yesterday. Yeah, yesterday afternoon, and he said reversing to a back four was a simple decision, and for me and for me. I'm happy about that because I never liked the back three, never liked the back five. We would play slow, boring football under Ruben Amorim towards the end, and for me, it was a right and correct decision to 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 go back to a back four. So yeah, right. So who's this from? According to Samuel Locus from that reliable that reliable newspaper that I won't mention. They're not reliable. I'm joking, by the way. Well, he's seen that Jason Wilcox has likened this role to them. Jason Wilcox has likened this role to the manager behind the scenes at Manchester United. Director of Football Wilcox's description of his position at the club infuriated former coach Ruben Amorim. Training ground sources say Wilcox billed himself as like a manager and stressed that Amorim was the coach. It is unclear whether Wilcox told Amorim this directly in last Friday's infamous meeting with when Amorim blew up. Deary me. Why am I not surprised, eh? I just wish Jason Wilcox would bloody do his job, director of football, not as a bloody manager. He can bugger off. So Gary Neville, what was asked on we are the overlap on who should be Manchester United's next permanent head coach. The outstanding candidate for me would be Carlo Ancelotti. Hallelujah! Music to my ears. That's one thing that I agree with. I agree with Gary Neville. So there's that. Also, Gazzetta dello Sport are saying that Juventus are interested in Nusayr Mazraoui. Juve's interest for Mazraoui isn't new, as they already explored the signing of him in August. They have now rekindled their interest. They can bugger off. Right, so Sam Lucas said Ruben Amorim was infuriated by Jason Wilcox likening his role to the manager behind the scenes at United. This is what prompted his outburst that he should be referred as the manager in the press conference post Leeds. Why am I not surprised, eh? Why am I not surprised? So yeah, Sky Sports News understands another contender for the role, Michael Carrick, has already met the club's leadership this week to discuss the role. I knew that last night. It was reported last night anyway. So Ole Gunnar Solskjaer to hold talks with Manchester United to stay over interim job. That's what Sky Sports News is saying. So yeah, Christ, Macclesfield are beating Crystal Palace. I'm not saying nothing after that shambles of a Carabao Cup run. Sam Lucas said Jason Wilcox questioned Ruben Amorim's tactics and told him he did not have the same pedigree as other named coaches. A well-placed source said the meeting was horrendous and that Wilcox was out of order. United sources said Wilcox was Amorim's boss and well within his rights to provide feedback. Christ, what a bloody mess. An absolute mess. So yeah, Roy Keane on Manchester United. I don't give a shit who the next manager is. I want the Glazers out. Well done, Roy Keane. So yeah, yeah, I'm just checking if there's any United news. So yeah, all in all, I'm happy we've gone back to a back four. Fabrizio Romano just repeating himself, despite all the other names in the mix for Manchester United to sign a new centre midfielder. Two players remain at the top of the shortlist: Elliot Anderson, Carlos Blaber. However, these players for the fees expected are highly likely to move mid-season. I think Carlos Blaber's more realistic, but yeah, it is what it is. Boring. Don't care. Christ, National League side, Macclesfield. God. So yeah, yep. But we've gone back to back four. I'm happy about that. So yeah, if we do get Carlo Ancelotti, I'll be delighted. Yeah, so Guy Neville, next Manchester head coach. You're looking at Ancelotti and Tuchel. They've been in England, won leagues, won the Champions League, and managed big players. They won't get a bit scared if a brother says something. Oh, shut up, knobhead. We're a mess, an absolute mess. So yeah. Right, so you can tweet me at MyNatBanter22. Subscribe to the channel if you can't find. Comment below, like the video. I want to try and get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of the season, if possible. Right, take care. Thanks for watching, and it's goodbye from me. Adios. Goodbye.